Make money again, darlings. I've spent a fortune already and we've been here for less than 24 hours.
Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors at Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this story comes from Dubai, and it's about a case that occurred last year. At Olesworth Crown Court, Tara Hanlon has been jailed for nearly 3 years for trying to export £2 million in cash to Dubai in October 2020. I covered this story last year when there was a lot of cases where police were finding a lot of money being moved around the country during lockdown. I've recently also covered a lot of stories of cryptocurrency as well, where they transfer large amounts of crypto online to avoid having to move around large amounts of cash. A lot of big gangs now have moved towards that sort of method to avoid these sorts of cases. This story has caused a stir online today because media outlets have described her as a Kim Kardashian-lookalike. This is based on the fact that allegedly she got plastic surgery in order to try to look like Kim Kardashian. People have been making fun of the mugshot, saying that she looks nothing like Kim Kardashian. The prosecution say that she took £5 million worth of money from Heathrow Airport to Dubai, and she was caught on the third time with £2 million. She was a recruitment consultant and she worked in Leeds and underwent cosmetic surgery. She was arrested when she tried to board a plane to the United Arab Emirates in Heathrow. They found the money in vacuum-packed bags that were sealed in 5 suitcases and covered in ground coffee to hide the smell from sniffer dogs. And it was the largest money seizure at the border that year. She was described in court as a party girl from Yorkshire and pleaded not guilty to conspiracy to remove criminal property from the country on July the 13th and October the 4th last year. She admitted 3 counts of removing criminal property relating to 1.4 million on July the 14th and 1.1 million on August the 10th and 1 million on August the 31st last year. The defendant also pled guilty to attempting to remove 1.9 million in criminal cash from the country on the day she was arrested. Hanlon appeared at Olesworth Crown Court today, and she was jailed for 2 years and 10 months by the judge. And the court said that she had taken at least 3 previous trips and the October trip failed. She was travelling with a friend to Dubai when she was asked about the purpose of her visit and the luggage. The defendant said she was going on a girls' trip and said she checked in the 5 suitcases but wasn't sure what to wear whilst there. The defendant denied that she was travelling with any money on her persons and was subsequently taken into custody and arrested for money laundering after police discovered the cash in the suitcases. In a prepared statement to investigators, Tara said that it was her first trip that she had taken and that she was not being paid for it and believed it to be legal as the money would be declared in Dubai. She said she was asked to fly there to do hair service for a contact and later turned out to be a recruiter, and in return for free flights and accommodation, and she handed the bags to a driver in London. However, inquiries with the airline and search of the defendant's phone found by authorities revealed that she had made 3 previous trips and had been paid around £3,000 for each one. The National Crime Agency discovered that Hanlon had declared that she was carrying £1 million in cash upon arrival on each occasion, totalling 3.5 million. Mr. Rasaya told the court that the messages found on the defendant's phone to the woman who recruited her revealed Hanlon had a deeper role in the organisation, as the two discovered being involved with other couriers. She had also discussed the payment of 3 big ones following the trip, writing in a message to a woman, "With this wage and the next, my debts will disappear." And she said it's time for her to live her best life. Stephen Grattage, the defending solicitor, said that Hanlon was vulnerable at the time of the offences, following the sudden death of her mother in March and having been furloughed from her job shortly afterwards. He said that as the money has been declared in Dubai and the recruiter had mentioned an accountant being involved in the payments, Hanlon believed the business would be legitimate. However, during sentencing, Karen Holt, the judge, told her that although you were vulnerable at the time, I don't believe you were exploited. I think that you knew about what was going on. Ian Truby, the NCA investigating officer, Tara Hanlon thought she was going to live the jet-set lifestyle. Instead, she is now serving a prison sentence. I hope her story is a cautionary tale for anybody considering doing the same, and this stops the illicit flow of money into the country and out as well. Hanlon's arrest sparked an NCA probe targeting a number of cash couriers that were linked to the same money laundering network. Around a month after Hanlon was caught, a Czech national who was 38 years old was held as he was trying to board a flight from Heathrow to Dubai with 1.3 million in money in his bags. He was jailed for 2 years in March after pleading guilty to money laundering offences. 8 other people were arrested in a series of raids that took place in London, Surrey, West Yorkshire and Greater Manchester, but were released under investigation while inquiries continued. Tara's family was shocked by the revelations, and in an interview with the Mail Online, her grandmother, Maureen Downs, said, "I know my granddaughter and she would never have done anything like this. She has a heart of gold, she's a lovely girl and she would never have been in trouble." She suggests that she's a naive girl and said that she may have been taken advantage of, and her grandmother claimed that she has never taken any drugs. And I'm sure that this is definitely something that most grandparents would like to think about their grandkids. But at the same time, you are not in Dubai when they're partying every single day. When you're sitting in Yorkshire, are you? So it's quite difficult to be able to make that sort of assumption or broad statement. So as they said, this is definitely a warning that quick money usually comes with a lot of downfalls and things associated to it. So definitely be careful when you're making these decisions in life. So really appreciate you joining me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.